Okay guys, so the Audi will not start. So today we are going to get a new battery, and I'm going to do a video on replacing a battery as well as coating it with VCDS, which you have to do sometimes on these cars so that it will understand that there is a new battery. And of course there is tons of rain out here when I'm trying to do this, but that is okay. Okay, so I have power. But the problem is when I get into the car here, I think there might be a parasitic drain or something with this new PX6 head unit. Maybe that's draining my battery, or just because I don't drive the car very much. But either way, when I start it here, watch it start this time. So we get this. We just get this clicking sound. So we're gonna go buy a new battery. I don't wanna have to jump the Audi, so I'm gonna take my wife's Volkswagen GTI. We're gonna get a new battery, and then I'll be back to put it in. This is me here at the Audi dealership in Little Rock, Arkansas. It didn't take too long. I just am having this guy look up the part number for my specific battery that I needed for an Audi TT 2008, and I'm driving off here. But all in all, I love going to Audi. It's always a good experience. They're always super nice and super helpful there. Okay, I am just getting back from getting the new battery here. Okay, so the main thing when you are getting a battery is to make sure it's the same amps as normal, because not everyone has to buy an OEM battery, but I did, as well as the same cranking amps. And then it is gonna have this number right here. This is a BEM code, and that is what you're gonna type into VCDS so that it knows that you got a new battery, so that the alternator knows that it's not gonna need to crank as much anymore to charge the dead battery because we have a new one. Just for your guys' knowledge, it is $307 right now at Audi, so there you go. Okay, so let's get that in there. We're gonna unlock the car. Oh yeah, pouring rain. And it is located just right here under the cover. So we're gonna take that out. There's gonna be a 10 mil here on both sides, and take this little cover off. As you can see right here, it is the same 800 cranking amps as well as the 75 right here. It also has a BEM code. This is the factory one, so we're just gonna swap it factory for factory, as well as this is an AGM battery, so make sure that you guys get one of those as well. Okay, we're just gonna get this off. Should be relatively easy here. Okay, so you're just gonna flip this little thing up. There's a tab right there, as well as you'll be able to then take it off if you just give it a tug right there. Okay, same thing on the negative terminal here. And then you can also remove it. You can also see that there is one more screw down there holding the battery down with a bracket that goes underneath. So you're gonna remove that, and then you can take the battery out. I just propped the tire up a little bit to get to it, but it's gonna be a 13 mil that's down there. All right, just threading it off. Sorry, it's kind of a bad angle. You can't really see down there, but there you have it. Now that that's off, we're gonna take the battery out. Okay, pretty heavy, really, but old battery, new battery. So let's get the new one in the car. Okay, so when you put the battery in, you're gonna have to remove this little tray holder. And then once the battery's in, you can put the tray holder back in. It just holds the battery snug in its pouch. And then you can tighten this back down, put these terminals back on, and then we're gonna start the car, and hopefully it will stop having a flat battery all the time. Okay, so we're tightening down this 14 millimeter here first. So we can do that fairly easily here. Okay, now that that's tight, the battery is secure. It's not gonna get out, so that's great. Next, we're gonna go ahead and connect these. There's just a little red safety cap on there, so I'll remove that, put that down, and put this down. Safety cap off. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and tighten this back down on the positive here. Okay, and then same thing on this side. And we have power to the car now, which is great. Okay, and that is the finished product. That is tightened down, that is tightened down. There's just this little, I don't know if it's really a beauty tray, but I just kind of always slap that on there. And we're gonna be using this new BEM number to go ahead and put in the VCDS. Okay, that's all closed up. Go ahead and get in here. Okay, so I have my VCDS always in the car with me. So we're gonna grab that. Here it is here, or your OBD11, sorry, same thing, but we're gonna plug this into the car and start out. Okay, now that I'm in the car, I am just going to pull up VCDS and I'll show you the thing I do on my phone. Okay, the car is in accessory mode. Okay, and if you are actually using VCDS, you are going to first pull up just your regular screen here, and in the bottom right, you'll see that I am clicking on the battery regulation. When you click on that, it's going to take you to a menu where you can put in the new BEM number. And here is an example. If you are using OBD11, you are going to go into the app interface, and then you are going to go to the systems for CAN gateway, which is 19, and you're going to do a long adaptation for that battery BEM new number. All you have to do is just change it by one number. If you were, let's say, using a battery that was not directly from Audi or Volkswagen, just a normal AGM battery. But yeah, there's multiple ways to do it. There's multiple forms that you can look at for an Audi. Now, it has been a long day, as you can see out there, but all in all, there's tons and tons of different forms on whether an Audi TT needs to have coding done for it to know that there is a new battery, just depending on if there is a little module there that is keeping track. My car actually doesn't have a module on the positive terminal. You'll actually see it on there if there is some sort of signal telling the car, but mine actually didn't. I just wanted to show you because on newer models of the Audi TT, it actually does need to be recoded, but for my 2008, it didn't. But depending on your car, you'll need either the VCDS coding to be done or not. So now you have it if you need it. If you don't need it, just put in your new battery and start it and drive it just like normal. But hopefully that helps you guys. I think that these tutorials are great because there's not really anything on Audi TTs really anywhere. So hopefully that helps you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.